Hello everyone. Today, I'm going to show you a really useful trick. Turning a scrap steel bar and a few simple bolts into a powerful, heavy-duty bearing removal tool. Once it's clean, I'll measure and mark it carefully, then cut it into two identical lengths. These two pieces will eventually form the main gripping arms of our homemade puller tool. Next, I'm using a custom bending jig I've set up on my workbench to bend both of these rebar pieces into matching U-shapes. I'm taking my time here to ensure both pieces have the exact same curvature and leg length. Now, I'm taking a thick, flat steel bar and measuring out a square section to cut. Leave a comment and let me know which country you are watching from. It's great that we can connect and chat from all over the world. After slicing it off with a grinder, I'll position my two U-shaped rebar pieces on top of the square plate. I'll carefully weld the legs to the corners of the plate. This plate will serve as a central base of our tool, tying the arms together and providing a solid foundation for the pulling mechanism. With the frame assembled, I'm clamping it in my vise and marking the exact center of our square base plate. Using a step drill bit, I'm slowly drilling a large hole right through the center. This hole needs to be wide enough to accommodate the threaded bolt we'll be using for our main shaft. For the drive mechanism, I'm using a long threaded rod. I will secure the angle grinder in a vise and grind one end of the rod to a sharp point. Since this point will bear all the pushing force, I need to harden it. I'll heat the tip with a butane torch until it's glowing cherry red. Then I will quickly dip it into water. This heat treatment is essential to harden the steel, preventing the tip from mushrooming or flattening out under extreme pressure. Now, I'm threading two matching nuts onto our hardened rod. If you find this video interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any interesting ideas coming soon. Then I will insert the threaded rod through the hole we drilled in the base plate. The plan here is to weld these nuts directly to the steel plate. This will create a permanent, heavy-duty threaded channel that will allow the rod to push smoothly and forcefully against whatever we are trying to remove. I'm laying down thick, solid welds around the bases of the nuts, welding them completely to the square plate. I'm also going over the joints where the rebar meets the plate to reinforce them. Since this tool will be under a lot of tension, strong welds are an absolute must for safety and durability. I'm clamping the whole assembly upside down in the vise. I'm using a ruler and a pen to mark 2 points from a round hole. I use an angle grinder to cut along the marked lines. To finish the tool, I've cut a short, straight piece of rebar, and I'm welding it directly to the top head of our main threaded bolt. This creates a convenient T-handle. Having this wide handle gives us plenty of leverage, so we can easily turn the threaded rod by hand, driving it downward with immense force. I have a motor armature here with a bearing that needs to come off. Watch how I slide the hook underneath the bearing and align the hardened point of our threaded rod into the center divot of the shaft. As I turn the T-handle, look at that! It effortlessly pulls the bearing right up and off the shaft. It works flawlessly. This homemade bearing puller is incredibly strong and cost me almost nothing to make. If you enjoyed this project and learned something new, please give this video a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, and leave a comment telling me what you think. Don't forget to subscribe for more awesome DIY tool builds. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.